Just taking a quick trip here at the Homeline. It's been a few days since we set up that Lynx pen, so I'm finally getting across. Bring some different bait in. We had to cull a couple of our layer chickens there, so I'm gonna use some of their parts for some bait. Hoping that works okay. A couple inches of snow this morning, so if we see any critter tracks, we know they're gonna be pretty fresh, so that's always kind of handy. I am seeing some tracks here in yesterday's snow. Looking kind of deep, so I'm guessing they're moose, but it's hard to tell. Something else there besides moose. Anyways, they are too old anyways, so. Okay, well, let's get moving on. We're in an area on the same bait as we got that big wolf there last week. On the way in there, I stopped at our Lynx pen and rebaited it and looked down, and I don't know, I missed the button on the GoPro there, so I didn't get none of that, but something was in there messing with it. The one cable was knocked down, so fresh snow, couldn't really see no tracks, but I do have a spot here that we'd caught a wolf in earlier in the season. I never reset it. That was going on a month ago at least, so we're gonna reset it here. There's no fresh tracks around, but there was no tracks when I caught that other one either. It was a blind set, so we'll see what we do here again. Yeah, we're back here at the exact spot that we caught that big male there last week. So some fresh snow covers up all the tracks and stuff, and you know, they kind of make a mess of the area, but wouldn't be the first time that I caught more than one wolf in the exact same spot. So a little less brush around here to hide this snare, but never know, they might be sniffing, and I'm gonna put that one a little bit lower just because I'm gonna assume they're gonna have their nose down when they're coming around here, if they come. So anyways, you never know. We'll see what that does. Okay, we're just walking up out of a swamp. I just packed in some butcher scraps and chicken feathers and walked it into a swamp there. It's about 200 feet from one of my bait stations here, and hoping that you know, I seen some tracks down there before. Hoping that if anything's traveling along that swamp, that maybe the birds will spread out those chicken feathers and get them sniffing around here, get them up onto my baits. So anyways, every little bit helps, I think. You never know. Okay, let's get up there and refresh that bait station that's up by the sled. Okay, well, here we are. We got some wolf tracks. Looks like smaller ones. They're too big to be coyote, but I guess the problem for today is they're coming away from my snares. So unless this thing circled around somewhere, we probably missed them. So, oh well, I got some of these butcher scraps here. We're gonna go and spread around the bush here, maybe get them wandering around, trying to see what's what. So okay, let's go see where he wandered around. Okay guys, I was mistaken about that being a wolf. His Lynx tracks. Followed him in and saw it in some harder snow here, and definitely Lynx walking on top of the snow. But there's one of my wolf snares there, right there, and that cat walked right under it. So missed him. Pretty big hoop for a cat, but I tightened a bunch of them up here the other day, so hopefully I don't get too many more live catches. But anyways, hike on out of here and get on in to the next bait. Right on. Nice to see a cat around here anyways. Perfect. How fresh those cat tracks are. I was in on that bait for, I don't know, 20 minutes driving out, and I'm seeing tracks. I'm like, how did I miss those on the way in? But that's how, because they weren't there. Huh. Anyway, he's up here somewhere. Cool. See if we can find him. Okay guys, so those Lynx tracks went only about another 50 feet, and then he was up in the bush and no sign of him. I watched for a minute, but what I am gonna do, I went another couple hundred yards up the trail, so I'm gonna stick this bait up in the tree here, and I'm gonna stick a couple little snares so that maybe he'll keep wandering up the trail and comes to check out this bait, circles around. I'm not going to take the time to do a cubby or nothing. I'm just going to hope that he circles around the trees a couple times. But I do still have a couple of these old snares that they're not purpose made for lynx at all, but they're 1/16, so that'll be perfect. Never know. So not worrying too much about spreading scent. Don't think those cats worry too much. Okay, open up a brand new wire here. Get some cold weather. Supposed to get -16 this week, next day or two here, so sure be nice to see that. Oh, there is not much keeping me from sinking there. Now I kind of made a mess, so going out of here, I might just pin her across the open. Be better than getting tangled up in those logs. Huh. Okay. Here we go. A few little tracks on the trail here, but pretty sure these fresh ones are coyote. Out at the beginning of this, pretty sure there were some cat tracks underneath the last snowfall here, so we just got the one little lynx pen set up out on the Homeline here, and those two little snares that I just set, so some bait and we'll check some other snares, reset the one where we got that female. She didn't make a mess at all there, so perfect spot to set another snare. Where we caught that female, last week, and you know, it's under the last snowfall, but there are some more wolf tracks here, so it's kind of nice to see. And they walked right through the same spot, so that's what I was saying. I caught more than one wolf in the exact same snare location before, so looks to me like we got another opportunity here. So I'm gonna set one here, and then I'm also gonna walk up in the bush a little farther. It's looks like they got a decent trail up there, so you know, even if they can smell something here, they're not going to be thinking about it up there. So we'll go add some more jewelry for them. Okay, I don't know, 50 feet up the trail. It's kind of hard to tell, but pretty well beaten path here. And there's a spot here. I'm going to go beside this tree, but it also kind of branches off. There's been a couple of tracks over there, so I'll probably tie a snare off to that little tree there, and then just anchor it off to that big dead one. But anyways, I'll get those set up, and then I'll show you. I'm on the iPhone here again, so can't do her with one hand. Okay guys, there's my set there. There's the trail. I kind of buggered up a little bit. I hopped over their trail here, and then I actually walked on it a little bit over there. But you know, I got the one snare there, and then I got another one. Oh, where's my finger? Right there. So you know, the point of that isn't to catch two wolves, which, you know, I guess is, I don't know, unlikely, but not impossible. But you know, sometimes I always try to see where there's a bit of a natural funnel, and they start thinking to themselves, geez, I don't like the looks of this, so they're gonna go one way or the other here, and hopefully I catch them going one way or the other. So anyways, we'll see how it does. Perfect. Okay guys, we got our baits put out there. I went and pulled the card out of trail cam, so we'll check that out. But I did notice last time there's a few willows sitting in front of it that once the snow got on them there, it's focusing in on those instead of what I would want it to focus on. So anyways, we trimmed some willows, heading back out. Might set up one more Lynx pen, we'll see. A few more chores to do at home, so maybe leave that for another night. Got this creek to cross up here, which didn't look like it was going to be very fun, but we'll see. Anyways, nice to see some more wolf tracks over there. Not that, you know, part of the reason I'm getting the wolves is to help out the moose, but you know, it feels good getting them out of here too. So if they're here, might as well get them. Okay, let's get on up the trail. Okay, so we're on our way back. I found a little spot here that looks like it's gonna make a nice little Lynx pen. So got some chicken guts and stuff hanging up in the trees. I chopped up some parts there, and got a couple wings I'm gonna hang in the tree here, seeing I don't got no CDs. So anyways, I'll get this set up, and then we'll take a look at it when I'm done. Okay, right on. Okay guys, here's our set. That went way faster than the other one for a couple of reasons. One, daylight. So as I'm driving along, I found this spot that's way more natural looking, way less work. So another snare in there, chicken parts here and there. Worked really good. So we'll see how it goes. There's my chicken wing hanging in the tree. And, well, another reason this thing went good is this bad boy. I don't know. How's that work? Anybody know anybody at DeWalt? I think I'm becoming one of those influencer type people out here. Anyways, we're going to call it a day. Got chores to do. So, once again, thanks for coming along on the ride with Gap Tracks. See you on the next one.